Hello, my name is Apostle JOSEPH HELLON. Good morning. I want to talk to you about how to apologize. Sounds simple, doesn't it? But most people don't know how to apologize. You see, when one wrongs you and that person who has wronged you has realized that they're wrong and they've come to say, look, I'm sorry about what I did. More often than not, people don't know how to present that apology. So I want to show you steps towards apology. In fact, in a way that works. So you are the one who is wrong, and you've realized that you're wrong, and you're going to the person that you've wronged. The first thing you must do is acknowledge you're wrong. Don't say sorry first. Acknowledge you're wrong. Sometimes saying sorry might make you look defensive, or it might make you look dismissive. Like somebody that wants to dismiss the matter altogether. You don't want to deal with it. You want to say, I'm sorry, forgive me, let's move on. That might even be hurtful. It might even look like you're not being sensitive. So the first thing you need to do is acknowledge that you are wrong. Say, it is true that I said those words. You are right to feel the way you feel. I caused you pain. Acknowledge the mistake. Acknowledge your misdeed. That is number one. So you say, I'm so sorry I lied about you. I'm so sorry that I lied about you. I acknowledge that I did. I own up. So it's important to own up. So acknowledgement is owning up. If you don't own up, then the person that is aggrieved will think that you're defending yourself. And defensiveness always messes up relationships. Don't defend yourself. Don't even explain why. Simply say, I own up. I lied. Simply say, I own up. I spoke hurtful words against you. Having acknowledged that you're wrong, the next thing you need to do is now to apologize. So apology comes after acknowledgement. Okay? Don't apologize before you acknowledge your fault. Say, I have taken advantage of your kindness, and it's evident that by doing so, I have caused pain. That is called acknowledgement. After that, you say, I am so sorry, or I sincerely apologize for my actions, for the words that I spoke. After registering your apology, then say, please forgive me. Okay? 3 steps. Number 1, acknowledge the wrong. Let's say you've broken something. Somebody gave you their phone, you dropped it, it's broken. Say, I have broken the phone. Own up. I dropped it and it broke. You see, it is my fault. I wasn't careful enough with your phone. For that reason, I dropped it and it broke. Don't say, oh, it's because I slipped that the phone fell down and broke. That's defensiveness. Don't say, oh, it's because you gave it to me and you moved too quickly, so I didn't have a good grip on it. Don't get into blame game. Just say, look, I'm so sorry that I wasn't careful enough with the phone. For that reason, it fell down and it broke. Please, I'm so sorry. Forgive me. You see that? So, acknowledge your fault. Own up to it, after which register your apology and then ask to be forgiven. Because when you do that, there's reconciliation. Now, the most important thing here is this. Give the aggrieved person space and the opportunity to express themselves fully. So if it is about them being angry with you, allow them to be angry with you. Let them express their anger. Let them express their disappointment. And as they do that, agree. Say yes, it's true. But do it sincerely, because you might agree, yes, it's true, in a way that makes you look like you're jesting. Okay? So let them express themselves until there's nothing more to express. That's the best way to reconcile as well. So once they've expressed all that they feel they need to express, maybe their disappointment, their anger, maybe now I won't be able to talk to my family, I was hoping I could call them, now the phone is broken. Just listen, don't offer solutions at that time. Solutions are not being required. This person is expressing their pain and their disappointment. Give them time until they finish expressing themselves. And then you ask them, what can I do to make things better? You see, I acknowledge that I've destroyed this day. Yeah, I ask you to forgive me. I apologize. I ask you to forgive me. Yeah. Once they've expressed themselves, say, what can I do? If they say, oh, I need another phone, what if you can't afford it? Then honestly say, I'm not able to afford. I can't afford that kind of phone. I wish I could. I would do it immediately, but I'm not able to. Please be compassionate towards me. Be merciful towards me. You see, when you talk like that, the Bible says that a soft answer comes rough. It calms the angry person. But if you're grievous, you make it worse. So in your calmness and in your humility, you make things much better. So let's go back to number 1. Acknowledge your fault, own up that you're wrong, and say so. Okay? Number 2, register your apology. Say, I apologize. I am sorry about this thing. Number 3, ask to be forgiven, because that's what restores the relationship. Number 4, allow the aggrieved person as much time as possible to express their anger, their disappointment, and even their pain. And if it takes a few days, that's okay. Yeah, allow them to express it, especially in family settings. Allow them to express it. Don't say, I thought we dealt with this thing yesterday. Why are you bringing it up again? They're bringing it up again because they need to express their pain, their disappointment, up to a point where it's no longer pain, it's no longer a disappointment. When you do that, you'll find your relationships nice and beautiful and blessed. Till next time, bye-bye.